Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a legendary couple in love that loves reacting to The Legend of Korra.
Yes, we do.
And so this is season 1, episode number 2 that we're checking out today. And you can get early ad-free access to our reactions a month ahead over on Patreon. We can also see full watch-along reactions. Go to patreon.com/definitely-not-definitive. And we will have a link for all of our reactions here on YouTube in a playlist for you for all of Legend of Korra. You can check out our reactions for Avatar: The Last Airbender as well, in case you missed that. Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Only the Avatar can master all 4 elements and bring balance to the world.
Is this like the commercial for Korra, like within the Republic City? Like, the Avatar has landed.
Republic City, welcome
Yes!
into our arms, Avatar Korra. But will this cool, calm, collected master of air be able to tame this hot-headed teen?
Find out next on Avatar. Oh, I love it. I love the stylization.
I've dreamed about seeing a pro bending match since I was a kid, and now I'm just a ferry ride away from the arena.
You're not here to watch that drivel, so for the time being, I want you to remain on the island.
Sad puppy dog eyes.
In order to learn airbending, I believe you require a calm, quiet environment.
That's gonna be tough.
What does Tenzin do for fun? Does he know what fun is?
So, my
Momo!
mother told me that you've never been able to airbend before.
The other elements came so easily to me, but every single time I've tried airbending,
That's perfectly all right. We just need to be patient. Let's begin your first lesson.
Korra's gonna airbend!
what is that contraption?
A time-honored tool. Jinora, would you like to explain this exercise?
The goal is to weave your way through the gates and make it to the other side without touching them.
Seems easy enough.
Jinora forgot to say you have to make it through while the gates are spinning.
The key is to be like the leaf. Flow with the movement of the gate.
Yeah, that looks really freaking tough.
Airbending is all about spiral movements. Must be able to switch direction at a moment's notice.
Nice kid. Speed him up.
Oh!
Oof. Seriously, I love the music, like the big band energy.
Dance like the wind! Be the leaf!
Oof.
Coming to you live from Republic City's Pro Bending Arena. This Mako's got moxie.
Moxie.
Clock is winding down. Can Yomo hold on? The fire ferrets line up to strike.
Korra, come down here, please. I don't want you listening to this distracting nonsense.
You said I couldn't watch a match. You didn't say anything about listening to one.
You
Just got you there.
let your mind and your spirit be free. For air is the element of freedom. Look at Milo. He's able to meditate peacefully.
Yeah, it's not sinking in yet.
Korra, the meditation's not over yet.
Daddy, can I have some lychee juice too?
No.
Nice move.
Hey, what are you doing in my gym?
I was just looking for a bathroom and I got lost.
Ah, the old I had to pee excuse.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. It's all right, Toza. She's with me.
Yeah, I'm with him.
See, we're together.
Well, not together, more like friends. Seriously, thanks.
Best seats in the house, huh?
Unbelievable. This place is even more amazing than I imagined.
Name's Bolin, by the way.
Bolin, like Anne Boleyn?
Get her out of here. Kinda promised her she could stay, but man, I got a good feeling. There's something special about her. I want you to meet my brother, Mako.
Wow, I heard you play on the radio.
Come on, Bolin, we're up.
Or I could meet him later.
My brother just gets real focused before a match. I gotta go. Wish me luck. Not that I'll need it.
Good luck. Knock him out.
So this is like American Gladiators.
Introducing the Fire Ferrets! The rookie ferrets came from out of nowhere and have made it further than anyone expected this season. But tonight, they face their toughest test yet, folks. Two teams waste no time trying to blast each other out of Zone 1. Asuk is the first to feel the heat of the Tiger Dillo, while Mako showcases his trademark cool under fire style. But Tiger Dillos score with a walloping 1-2 combo. Guess not. The Tiger Dillos get the green light and advance into ferret territory.
That's cool. I dig it.
Looks like Hasuk's in trouble.
Oh.
Assuming the fabulous Bending brothers can hold their ground until the next round.
Round one goes to the Golden Temple Tigadillo.
I feel like you're gonna be replaced, dude, by Korra. Nice.
Fire Ferret cinched the round in the closing second.
I feel like Mako could be related to Zuko.
Hasuk, and now he tumbles right into his teammates. He and Bolin better untangle quick if they don't want to. No!
Oh.
If Mako's knocked out, the Ferret's fabulous season is over. It seems his plan is to let the Tigadillos punch themselves out. And his plan is working. Han is in the pool.
Nice.
It's 2-on-1. Scratch that. He can't even see where the Fire Ferret is.
Huh. The Fire Ferret.
Mako pulls off the upset of the season, winning the match for the Fire Ferrets.
What'd you think, Korra? Bolin's got some moves, huh?
As cool as your brother.
That was amazing!
You almost cost us the match.
Get off my case, pal.
You guys were incredible out there. Especially you, Mr. Hat Trick.
Oh, you're still here?
Think you could show me a few tricks?
Come on, Bolin.
Just ignore him. I'm just not sure how my earthbending would translate to your waterbending.
I'm actually an earthbender.
I'm sorry, no, I didn't mean to assume.
No, you're right. I'm a waterbender and a firebender.
Putting it together?
You're the Avatar, and I'm an idiot.
Both are true. The Avatar.
All right, let's see what you got. In a real match, you'd be a sitting turtle duck. Stay light on your toes right up until the moment when you need to dig in, then pop up.
Let me try it again.
Wow! Not bad.
What's it take to impress this guy?
What?
Gotta play it cool.
You know what?
It's my James Dean.
You kids have fun. Nice to meet you, Avatar Korra.
Been a real pleasure.
See you upstairs, bro.
Why don't you throw that combo one more time?
Oh, feel it. Feel the flow. Oh no.
That was a 2,000-year-old historical treasure. What is wrong with you?
Maybe the reason I haven't learned airbending yet is because you're a terrible teacher.
No. Oh.
Yeah, you're a terrible teacher, Daddy.
Oh my God. The kid seems like such a handful. It reminds me of Bucky.
I don't know how to get through to her.
The best thing you can do right now is to give Korra some space.
You must promise me that your teenage years won't be like this.
I will make no such promises.
Waiting for that. Let me guess. Their dude didn't show up.
Look like you lost already.
Hasuk's a no-good, no-show.
How about me? I'm a top-notch waterbender, if I do say so myself.
Isn't that cheating?
It isn't cheating if I only do waterbending.
I'd rather forfeit than look like a fool out there.
Time's up. You in or out?
We're in.
We are?
Yes.
Hey, I didn't agree to this.
You can thank me later.
This girl is crazy. Just try not to get knocked off the ring.
You got it, Captain.
Fire Ferret Waterbender penalty. Move back 1 zone.
Can't do that.
Why?
You're only allowed to knock players off the back of the ring.
Whoops.
Well, I'm not so sure this replacement player knows what she's doing.
Foul. Over the line.
I'll show you over the line.
The Platypus Bears take round 1.
Platypus bears. You saw a platypus bear.
Did that waterbender just earth bend?
Foul, I think.
Did I see that right? Hold on, folks. We're just waiting for the referee's official call, but I think this replacement player could be...
But
There's
have
no
you
way.
seen Korra this evening?
You've gotta be kidding me. She's the Avatar, folks. Playing in a that.
I'll get her myself.
The Avatar will be permitted to continue so long as she solely bends water.
They're giving her their best, and her best ain't good enough to stop it. And she's in the drain.
Oh, hey, Tenzin. I thought you didn't like coming to these matches.
Once again, you have flagrantly disobeyed my orders.
Yeah.
Clearly, the only thing you respond to is force.
Yeah.
So I am ordering you to come back to the temple right now.
You know, I'm beginning to think there's a reason I haven't been able to learn it. Because maybe I don't even need it.
Oh.
That is a ludicrous suggestion.
Yeah.
The Avatar needs to learn airbending. It is not optional.
This is what I need to learn.
Being the Avatar isn't all about fighting, Korra.
I have a match to go finish.
The Platypus Bears win round 2.
Looks like
Use some of your...
to be cut short. He's been pushed back to zone 3. It's only a matter of time before... Hold the phone.
There you go.
Stop.
Use the airbending technique that you learned.
All of a sudden, the Platypus Bears strike are only striking air.
How about that?
The Platypus Bears have no juice left, but Mako and Bolin are still fresh and juicy.
She just needs to learn the practical technique use of these techniques that you're teaching her.
Hey, he cheered.
I know, he got happy.
The rookies, Avatar in tow, have nabbed a place in the championship tournament. I cannot believe it.
Yes!
Korra, what can I say? You really came alive in that last round. You are a natural.
Thanks, but I can't take all the credit. Someone else taught me those moves.
There you go. I'm glad she acknowledges it.
I'm really sorry. I was really frustrated with myself, and I took it out on you.
He knows.
I was trying to teach you about patience, but I lost mine.
No hard feelings?
Of course not. By the way, you were really good out there tonight. You moved just like an airbender.
You stayed and watched?
Pro bending turned out to be the perfect teaching tool for you.
I'll see you tomorrow for airbending practice, bright and early. And by the way, I kind of permanently joined the Fire Ferrets, and we're playing in the tournament in a couple of weeks.
This guy's supposed to be like Peter Pan? Sitting in the clock tower? Mako. Another really good episode, and I see what you're saying about Mako having like that Zuko vibe to him. He's got a little bit of an edge.
Yeah, a little edge, a little sort of like broody guy, angsty thing, and like need to prove himself thing going on.
Just like Cosby Jet's kid, but he's dead.
Yeah, I mean,
So.
yeah. Yeah. I can see a little family resemblance physically, maybe, and then
Yeah.
also, I don't know, this kind of feels like it would track in that family line.
Mhm.
Interesting that we're kind of getting into a love story right away on this one.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess that's because they're more grown up at the start, maybe.
Well, I feel like they kind of teased the, I mean, like, well, I don't know if it was a love story, but it was like more of like a crush. Like Aang had a crush on Katara like right
Sure.
away. So, now it just seems a little bit more as, a little bit more mutual than it was in the beginning for Katara and Aang.
Yeah, I mean, I think in part that's because, in that first one, they were like 10, 11,
Yeah,
13 and whatnot. So it was all like, nobody's got game when they're that old, like,
Mhm.
So I think the awkwardness of it all and some people starting to think about things like that and others being oblivious to them was par for the course in that age range. And now in this age range, people are much more in touch with their hormones.
And I like the evolution of like of bending. I mean, yes, some people still use it for fighting and for force and everything. We saw that in the first episode, but then also using it for games. I liked the game as well that they came up with. Fun and it was interesting, and also it's good to see that while she was like a prodigy, and you could see like when she was like, I don't know, whatever, 4 or 5 years old, she could already earthbend, firebend, and waterbend. She hasn't like gotten the techniques yet, especially like within this sport as well. So I enjoyed that.
Yeah, she's all raw talent.
Yeah.
And she's still got a lot to learn in terms of sculpting that into real skill, too. I also loved, like, at the end there, when finally the training that she had done while seemingly to be ineffective did click into place, proving that, like, it had been working for her. It just hadn't, it took time for it to really sink in and click for her mind and muscles to exercise it in the right way. And I like the fact that her teacher was able to recognize that, while yes, this is an ancient tool for teaching that has worked for umpteen thousands of airbenders, it might not be the best tool to teach her, and I think sometimes adults get very set in their ways and rigid, and there is an air of I know better because I have all this experience that kind of comes across as sort of like imposing or even like oppressive forced obedience on young people. When it takes that shape, the younger person is never going to embrace it. you know, you have to find what works for them. It's why teaching so hard, right? Because like teaching in a classroom, you've got 20 something kids. You're supposed to all teach them this curriculum in the same way. But like those are 20 individual little people who have individual skills and strengths and weaknesses. And like, it's impossible to cater it to every single one in a truly 100% individualized fashion. Most parents are also working. Homeschooling isn't always the best option. Like, there are a lot of ways in which schools are doing the best they can, and they're by and large part doing a great job. It's just, in this instance, I like that the teacher acknowledged that, hey, maybe this doesn't really work for you.
Yeah, Tenzin, I just want to keep saying his name so I can remember it, did a good job as far as admitting that his own faults and the fact that, like, he said he had wanted to practice, asked her to practice patience, but, you know, he wasn't practicing what he preached. Himself. And for Korra, and again, I know there's gonna be times when I'm gonna say Katara, and I mean Korra. So Korra, it's gotta be like extra frustrating for her. Like, one, I think you hit it on the head like right away the first episode. You're just like, I can already tell doesn't have patience. Like, I've known her for 5 seconds, I can tell that she's not had patience. Yeah. She's full of life and very fiery. Since all the other bending things came so natural to her and so easy to her, the fact that this was like a struggle had to be extra frustrating. And it shows just that muscle memory, you know, just keep practicing and practicing and practicing. And even if you don't think like you're getting any better, eventually that just sort of started to kick in with her. It's going to take time. It's a process. And, you know, I mean, that's why it's going to be more than a couple episodes this season for her to master it. I said in the beginning of this, but I love the stylization for like the 1920s. Of it, the voice for like the radio and the way that they do the previously on Avatar and have it like that. I hope that it stays with it. I wonder if like each book has like a different sort of vibe to it, or if it's going to be like the whole thing of Legend of Korra kind of has that 1920s vibe. I'd be fine with either way, I guess, but I really like what they're doing right now.
It's interesting how to go back to what you're talking about with Korra. Like, as I was sitting here, I was like, Korra's personality is that she's always imposed her will. Mm-hmm. Like, she imposes her will on the elements and that works and it makes her successful in them, except for air, which you can't impose your will on the air. You know, she kind of imposed her will on being able to train right now, couldn't wait. And she ultimately kind of was persuasive enough, won everyone over enough that she got her way with that as well. So I realized that makes her also, that could make her sound really bratty, which is not how I mean it. Like, she doesn't impose her will in that sense. She's just incredibly passionate. Yeah. And so she's like very strongly opinioned. All that energy, it can be sort of more of like, you know, more of the blunt instrument that's like ramming its way through versus being a more embracing instrument or element like air.
Yeah. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access to our reactions, you can get a month ahead on Patreon, patreon.com/definitely-not-definitive, or there's a link in the description of this video. You can also see our full watch-along reactions that way. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching The Legend of Korra with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.